In today's video, I am going to teach you how to use filter function in Microsoft Excel. The goal of this tutorial is simple. You are going to use Excel's filter function to pull out only the rows that match a condition. This is useful when you have a small table and you want to quickly display only the items you care about without manually sorting or scanning. Before you type anything, make sure your data is already in the sheet and arranged in a simple grid. In this example, you have values in columns A and B, covering the range A2 to B6. You also have a category value in column B that we will use to decide which rows should appear in the result. The filter function will read across the range you specify, then return only the rows where your condition is true. Now you are ready to place the formula. Click cell E2. E2 is the starting point for the filtered output. When you use filter, Excel will often spill the results into nearby cells automatically, meaning you do not have to manually create each output row. By choosing an empty or available cell like E2, you give Excel space to display the results cleanly. After you click E2, you will see the cursor in the formula bar and the cell highlight around E2. This is the moment to start typing the formula exactly. In the cell, type =, filter A2, B6, B2, B6. Take a second to read it as you type. The first part, A2, B6, tells Excel what data you want filtered. In other words, you want to return matching rows from columns A and B for that range. The second part, B2, B6 =, tech, is the condition. It compares each value in B2 through B6 to the text tech. For every row where column B equals tech, Excel marks that row as a match. Then it includes that row in the returned result. Once the formula is fully typed, press Enter on your keyboard. As soon as you press Enter, Excel evaluates the condition and displays the matching rows starting at cell E2. This is the key behavior to watch for. You should see the results automatically spill into the cells below E2 and, if needed, into the adjacent columns. The output should show only the rows from A2, B6, where the corresponding entry in B2, B6 = tech. If there is more than one matching row, Excel will place them one after another in the spilled area. If no rows match, Excel may show an error or an empty result depending on how your worksheet handles it. But in this instruction, you are expecting successful matching target rows. After the results appear, look at the spilled range carefully. Make sure the returned rows align correctly with your original data. You should notice that the values from the original table are preserved. The filter function is not changing your data. It is simply creating a new view based on your condition. At this point, you have completed the main action. The formula in E2 is doing all the work, and Excel will keep the filtered results updated automatically if the underlying data in A2, B6 or the condition values in column B change. And that covers everything you need to know. And that is all there is to it.